right. Okay, cool. Our upload rate is good. All right, nerd. Give me a hero to make from Garden Warfare 1.
Foot soldier.
All right, cool. Uh, God, how do I set this up? Boom.
Do you ever play PVZ Heroes? Yes. Yes, I did.
I did too, and I'm pretty sure there's like literally one dude keeping like the entire game alive right now.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
All right. Okay, cool. 150 health. That's not enough.
Actually, the foot soldier has 125 health. Actually, wait.
AI
I got a
health and
website that can help. GW to GW stats that if I have.
I have the Plants vs Zombies fandom looking up right now.
Ah,
Crazy
uh,
HP. So we'll go ahead and multiply all their HP by 10.
yeah. Uh, Here's the unofficial Garden Warfare stats website. And there's one for Garden Warfare 2 and Naperville as well. I loved PvZ Heroes for a while. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. We can do super jump. I give him Monkey King jump. If that did not give him a tail, this will be the rocket jump. Let's see here. Zombie Stink Cloud, I can just give him that weapon. Gas throw, boom, done. Not that. Um,
The foot soldier stayed relatively the same throughout the PvZ shooters. But there are some classes who just couldn't stay the exact same.
wait,
And
hold on
looking
a
at
second.
engineer, how did engineer, like engineer in Garden Warfare 1 had a drone, a the the stun grenade or the megaphone grenade, and the jackhammer. In Garden Warfare 2, the drone was replaced with a turret that the engineer would mount himself. Because Deadbeard got a drone. Sorry, it was just seeing you turn into the superhero zombie in VR chat that reminded me that was who I played. Super Brains!
Nope, that's too big. Let's see here. What can I give him? What gun do I think works for this? You know what? That works. That works considerably well. Now I just need to color this thing. Options. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, if there's anyone in my chat, I absolutely will not be able to read what you type. My phone's almost is currently charging. So I gotta be, and I have to use my iPad to actually get these reference models up. And I don't have a text to speech.
I'll probably figure out the VR thing that I'm having eventually.
All right, you wanna jump in and see what I've painted him as in the stream?
Yeah,
Well,
nice.
there you go. That's what he looks like. Okay, let's see here.
And
So,
Naperville is where the engineer really changed. Like the engineer's jackhammer was changed into his sprinting. The so the engineer had to get a new ability. The the stun grenade was turned into a bullhorn swarm, which is just a bunch of mini stun grenades that chase down the opponent if they get too close. Which would be better if they didn't stack on top of each other.
all right, start
And
things off.
and
14.
the turret and the mounted turret turned into an automatic turret, which I think is better.
All right,
That
who's
also
next
gives back
from
ammo and a rate of fire buff.
who's next from
Oh,
GW1?
All Star.
Okay. I think I have. Yeah, I think I have all the things I can do for that. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Yup, football helmet. There we go. Cool.
I don't think I played Naperville. I think I did the first one, maybe some second, and then didn't make it there. Yeah,
This
no
isn't
one no one's basically played Naperville because of the horrible launch.
this isn't
Like
exactly football in the All-Star, but
like there was only one trailer, and then as soon as that trailer ended, Naperville went into a Founders Edition. If you do try out Naperville, I recommend either playing the Xbox version for the if you're playing the player versus player and I highly recommend avoiding turf takeover by all means necessary. Just play Team Vanquish and only Team Vanquish because players treat turf takeover like the Team Vanquish game mode, trying to go for the highest kill streak possible or highest vanquishes possible. And so they play broken classes like Brainy and Basher.
one second. Let me see here.
But if you're gonna play offline, or you want to have just a generally better experience, if you don't want to have microtransactions and you want the possibility to unlock everything, then I recommend the Switch version. However, if I catch you on Naperville, I'm cooking up some hot garbage for you.
Is All-Star taller than Foot Soldier?
I believe so by a little bit.
Okay.
Since the All-Star is the tank class of the zombie team.
Yeah.
But I do have a fair warning if you do play the Switch version. Do not allow if you want to get everything, do not prioritize getting all of the prize bulbs immediately. Because if it reaches 999, there's this stupid glitch that prevents you from finishing any of the prize bulb tasks, which are needed to collect the cosmetics every month. And you cannot change that. You can change the prize map to the month you want, but you can't change that. And I don't know how PopCap broke that in the Switch version. I mean, I guess increasing it from maximum from 50 prize bulbs to 999 probably didn't help.
I say something, but it doesn't need to be said. It's kind of obvious at this point in a stream like this. Remember when we were playing Valorant?
Yeah.
P Super trying not to talk about Garden Warfare difficulty
Or Plants
impossible.
vs.
like I can't say that in good faith because we're literally doing I'm literally creating Garden Warfare characters. You're literally making
Yeah.
your Garden Warfare fan game now.
Yeah. Well, Neighborville, it's more of. Wait, that's dumb. I had a game lock me out of 100%
Bro.
twice. Both times I instantly dropped it. Yeah. The good news is that if you want to 100% the free roam regions, do not play on the Switch version by any means necessary. You cannot play with other players, and there's one stupid objective! Just one! You have to beat Ops mode as Rose. The worst class in Neighborville. Low. Well, in player versus player at the very least. In player versus environment, she's a god. Unless there's a healer. And there's too many enemies for Rose to handle in Ops mode. You cannot summon in... On the Switch version, you can only summon in up to 4 potted plants, while on the other versions, that's like 6 or 8. So, yeah, I tried beating it multiple times. I can't. You have to not only be a god, you also have to get insanely lucky. Thanks for telling me the worst. You will 100% be getting that one. I mean, Rose is only bad in the Ops mode when she's alone. If she has teammates, then she's broken and powerful. Rose just can't handle Rose can't hold her own weight in anything with more than 3 players or 4, like 5 enemies or something.
Anyway, Oi, you wanna see All-Star?
Ooh, nice.
Boom, who's next?
And Rose also has homing, which homing in Neighborville is I would say. But the only reason why homing in the PVZ shooters is bad is because the weapons are not hit scan. None of the weapons in the PVZ shooters are hit scan, and I hate it. The only time when I would actually, and ironically, I am making a game where all the weapons don't have any hit scan to them, but the same game that I'm making also uses wind and gravity and all of that as things that not only affect the projectile itself but also its damage.
Also, if you have
it's a
no
game
hit
where
scan
like you play as a
if you have no hit scan on anyone, then it's fair.
I prefer having some weapons be hit scan while others being not hit scan, like Team Fortress 2.
Alright, next hero from Garden Warfare 1.
The worst part is that the sniper classes in Garden Warfare 1 and 2 don't even feel like snipers because their projectile speed is slow as hell. Like, wait, let me load up the Garden Warfare 2 stats website and then for Cactus, and then I'll compare it to Neighborville. I have to actually look at the individual list. Alright, where is it? Projectile speed in meters per second. 850. 850 meters per second. But when compared to Neighborville, Cactus's and Deadbeard's shot projectile speed has been increased to 4,000. And Deadbeard can't shoot through their own allies, so they can't even be a good sniper. They can't jump high to get to the high ground, and while other classes can, and Pea Shooter's just the better sniper in general because of Pea Gatling being super extra precise and sometimes feeling like it has a better a better a projectile speed. It's weird. I liked Garden Warfare 1 or 2 because it always just felt like pea shooters versus foot soldiers. Well, then again, I never really played online in Garden Warfare 2 back in 2016. I only played offline because online kind of left, because I think I did play a little bit of Fortnite, and that left a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. Okay, a horrible taste.
The only thing I did in Garden Warfare was the PvE game mode.
Yeah, the ops mode. But even then, it felt like that was half-baked. Like, Neighborville, the PVZ shooters feel like a player versus environment game that wants to be player versus player, but it also is a player versus player game that wants to be a player versus environment game. It's like Peanut and Strode. Peanut is a plant that wants to be in the front lines to use its massive health pool, but it wants to be in the back lines to use its damage.
Oh, Peanut from PVZ 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, give me the next hero.
Engineer. To figure
Cool.
out how to add on the decals for the Zomboss tech here, because this isn't what it's supposed to look like in game. I mean, this one is, but this one is not. Normally there's like wires everywhere, and
alright, cool. I can
this
use
is
this
just
as
the
a
wrong
reference.
texture entirely.
Mechanic. Let's see here.
There's a reason why my fan game is going to be a PvE game first and foremost, and only utilizing the PvP to balance out the PvE. Heck, the spawnable allies mechanic literally is going to be in the PvE. And bosses as well, actually. Similar to the Star Wars Battlefront heroes, not bosses. I mean, yeah. Like, one team earns enough points, and a random player on that team will be able to play as a random boss.
I freaking loved Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic Edition. It was really fun. Because the AI
of course,
in
once
that game is so god awful. It's so funny. It's so funny
really
to be a hero, and then you just like walk towards the enemy, and then like this is a common occurrence. This was a common occurrence for me while I played it offline. Like 6 people, because I did like huge conquest battles, like 500, like 750 reinforcements, 30 people on each team. And I also used to set it so that I would always be hero. Literally, 1 kill, be hero, and it goes off cooldown immediately. But anyway, besides that point, you just walk towards them, and then there's like 6 people crouching over someone. Like, okay, here's my example. Like, 1 stormtrooper dies, and then there's like 6 random rebels crouching over it with their like infinite ammo pistols that overheat, just shooting down at him as he's a corpse. And then they just look up at you, continuing to shoot the stormtrooper corpse. And then it's like, it's Darth Vader, run! And then they just continue to shoot the corpse.
I know exactly that feeling.
Let me see here for this. So honestly, just I am
gonna make the PvP a little bit good, but I'll mostly be focusing on PvE. But once I feel like the player versus environment is in a good place, then I'll probably work a little bit more on the PvP.
I think that orange, and then
Neighborville was actually planned to be an entire. I sure hope this isn't true, because if it is, it's literally just the EA bad PopCap good crap that I don't like. But if it is true, then that's gonna be incredibly sad. Neighborville was planned to be a player versus environment game, completely open world player versus environment. But then EA came along and said no, just do what you did last time. And that did not turn out very well.
you can see half of a fat ass crack. Sorry. Let me see here. I definitely appreciate these. These are a nice change of pace for me to create. There's a lot of things. Like, especially after making all Genshin tabs. Like, these character designs are a lot simpler.
Yeah. I also prefer the class rules of Neighborville. Like it makes everything feel a little bit more streamlined, but there are still the unlockable upgrades, and some of them can drastically change the gameplay of a class.
Hey, this
And
looks...
some of them are actually the variants returning as upgrades. Like Chomping and Hot Rod Chomper. But now you can combine both of them to create basically a super variant. Ish.
Kind of looks like that, maybe.
Oh, nice.
What?
What you're making?
Okay, now I need to figure out what projectile this stupid thing shoots.
Wait, what's a Marquee letter? Or just Marquee? Marquee.
Concrete launcher?
Oh, wait, they're just big signs. Okay. Huh.
That kind of seems like...
Oh wait,
this.
Marquee is a font.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that works for me. Anyway,
I was just looking at the model.
He weighs a lot. Boom. Done. Let's see here. What am I looking at here? Sonic Grenade.
It's a stun grenade.
Yeah.
He just throws it and it stuns.
I don't have stun grenades. I have grenades.
Yeah, that works. I don't know.
Drone.
I just don't like the engineer stun a lot.
I can't do that either.
A drone would have been perfect for the engineer if the engineer... Actually, wait, the engineer does have a reason to stay in one spot. The teleporter. Although I never liked how the teleporter can only spawn in one of two places, and like during turf takeover.
Let's see here, and then we can do something like that. I have nothing I know I can do for the Zombot drone. I really don't. Actually, I know what I can do.
I mean, if you want to, just make the drone its own troop.
That's the plan.
Ah.
Anyway, boom. Engineer done.
I am glad that they did change the engineer from having the drone to giving the drone to Deadbeard. Although I do wish they incorporated the design of the drone into his turrets. Or turret. Just the one turret. I wonder how much Neighborville would change if there was like a 4 or 5 point cost upgrade that just straight up gave Engineer the ability to place down a second turret. Might as well do that for my fan game.
So like,
This will cause a little bit of chaos. Of course, my fan game, the abilities are not like, wait 10 seconds and then your ability is back. Nope, my fan game is a charging mechanic, similar to the buff banners in Team Fortress 2, the charging in Splatoon, and the ultimates in Overwatch. The abilities use ability points. Ability points are gained via dealing damage, blocking damage, healing damage, doing the objective, and collecting ammo boxes. And there are two types of abilities. This may change in the future with a rework, maybe. There's the a charge before use. I literally only got the charge ability once in TF2 when I played those times. I am not skilled enough for them. And that's literally almost the whole reason why I'm doing a system like that. I want players to focus more on using their primary weapons instead of just ability spam.
I mean,
To put it simply, I want my fan game to be more of a balance between a hero shooter and a class shooter.
there's hardly ability spam in TF2. If you want your ability
No,
spam,
there's no abilities in TF2. That's the
not
whole
even like
reason
anything
why
that
I prefer that.
seems like abilities. Let me see here. What can I do for this?
The ability point. Every class has ability points needed to charge up an ability is simple enough. It's just the maximum amount of damage that the class can deal, aka just maximum damage ramp up. My fan game is doing a very simple damage way. Basically, it's similar to TF2 where it's like 50% more damage close range, 50% less damage at long range. However, that it's going to be this basically just like that for every class. So if a class deals 10 damage in a shot at 10 meters, which is the normal standard range, it'll deal 5 damage at 20 meters or more, but it'll deal 15 damage at at the closer when you get really close.
What the fuck? Do some of my shirt options not work when I make a unit this small? What the fuck? How peculiar. Well, I just gotta, like...
And every single faction will utilize the ability, will have something related to the ability points. It's just that it mostly affects the plants and the zombies the most. Since plants and zombies always have a primary, a second, maybe a secondary with a separate ammo count, and 3 abilities, maybe even more if they have alternate forms, like the infant Z-mech. While the Splatoon classes, but weapons in this case, have a primary, Hall of the Mountain King, but PVZ. Yeah, this song plays during the, when you go up against the Treasure Yeti in a challenge wave. The Treasure Yeti is basically, the best way I could put it is the Holly Hoarder in Deep Rock Galactic. Whoa, wait a minute, is that the Garden Warfare 2 Zombox sprite? So it not only appears once, but twice? Huh. Interesting.
Huh, well this is odd. The drone costs as much as the engineer. And it is a disaster. Anyway, yeah. So why you don't do things like that anyway. Let's see here. We got one left for the zombies, and then...
I really love the Neighborville Dr. Zomboss design. This just shows me that PopCap made a Dr. Zomboss model for Neighborville, but there's no way to get it! If there was, I would have been using that.
I gotta figure out what to do for, the... planes. Dog, you got 67,000.
I know.
Should probably do something with it. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I'll do that the next time I actually play Roblox. What was I talking about? Alright, the ability points. The Splatoon weapons. A primary, maybe a secondary, but they both share the same ammo capacity as a sub weapon that again uses the same ammo capacity as the primary and secondary, and the special, which uses the ability points mechanic. So while the plants and zombies are more about conserving your abilities, the Splatoon classes / weapons are more all about conserving your ammo. Because when you swim, you'll take 75% more damage from all sources.
I need you real quick.
You do?
Yeah, what hairstyle do you think looks better for the scientist? This vampire hair 03.
Vampire hair, or
one of these legacy hairs, and then we have this last one down here. Crazy hair.
maybe one of the legacy hairs.
Okay, I mean, they're just the same. Just
Legacy hair 06, yeah, that's perfect for
they're just
all
the
three
same.
of the PVZ shooters, actually.
Let's see here. I don't think I have circular ones. Lab coat. I know I have that because I've had to make things like this in the past. Lil Nil was boom boom. Where are his pants? They look pretty basic, so I'll just have to give him like that again. And
his pants are pretty basic.
boom. What do we got for you, buddy? 1200 HP. All right. So you have a shotgun?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Let me see what I can do about that one. It's purple. It's goo. It has a tri-barrel. I do not think I can do that one.
I mean, it's kind of a shotgun. In Neighborville, it is a shotgun straight up, but in Garden Warfare 1 and 2, it's like the shot is just a straight fire shot, but there's a cone that the scientist shoots from. Yeah, the cone at close range, and then a projectile that travels at long range, and it deals 70 freaking damage, the cone, or something. I forget, but it's super ridiculous in a game where the lowest health plant class only has 125 health.
Yeah?
I never like low time to kill. Because low time to kill normally indicates that it's a competitive game. But the high player capacity in a game, the 12 versus 12, makes it seem more like it's supposed to be a casual game.
Brother, you should not be basing this off of basing some of your things off of TF2 then.
But TF2 does have a bit of a oh no, wait. The PVZ shooters have a low time to kill. TF2 actually feels like it has a proper time to kill. Like it doesn't feel like you kill too fast at long range, unlike Garden Warfare 1 and 2. And it doesn't feel like you kill way too slow, unlike Neighborville, which has absolutely no damage drop-off. Although, to be completely honest, I kind of prefer no damage drop-off.
If you have, no, that's a take. Okay. Like, if you go against a good scout in TF2.
Yeah, then you die. but
Good
but the
engineering.
best
You
way
can
to
see the
figure it
point.
out,
Like, all of the guns deal.
there's gotta be a middle ground. Yes, exactly. All the guns have a high time to kill, but only at their indicated ranges. In Garden Warfare 1 and 2, it just feels like some weapons are better at all ranges than others. Ahem, Foot Soldier. Like, the Foot Soldier in Garden Warfare 1 and 2 is literally the only zombie class you should play. Engineer is too slow. All-Star is too slow and deals no damage. Scientist is actually pretty fine, but don't ever use Scientist as the healer. Yes, the Scientist is the healer class of the zombies, but his healing is like 10 per second and never increases at all. And I hate it. I hate it. That's why I prefer the class rules in Neighborville. It actually makes classes have a role. Welcome back, everyone. If you got any interesting ads, let me know. It didn't give me the ads this time. Weird.
Sometimes that just happens.
Like, I would much rather have no damage drop-off than bad damage drop-off. Like in Garden Warfare 1, Garden Warfare 2, Overwatch.
You do not want
You know,
no damage
games of
drop
where,
off
like...
with shotgun weapons.
Oh, don't worry. Scientist's shotgun deals, what, like 3 damage... Oh, Scientist's weapon actually has inverse damage drop-off in Neighborville for some reason. It deals 3 damage per pellet at long range and a random 1 or 2 at close range for some reason.
Ugh. Okay. I think that might be good for that weapon, for the weapon look. Okay, let's see.
For me, good damage drop-off is consistent between all classes, hence why I'm doing the 50% less damage at long range, 50% more damage at close range for all classes.
Oh, he has a teleport. That's good.
Yeah, he has a
That's
warp.
good for this game. It's good for tabs.
Yeah. The Scientist
And
has a warp in all
then-
3 Plants vs. Zombies. What would a short and long be for a sniper? The sniper wouldn't have any damage drop-off ranges. That's the only exception.
It would be kind of hard to
Otherwise,
make a sniper good
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a.
with damage drop off. Anyway, science is done. Boom. Bada bing, bada bang.
Fun fact: Garden Warfare 1 and 2 both have a sniper variant, a few sniper variants that have damage drop-off.
Anyway, what plant am I making first?
Start off with Cactus. Cactus is bipedal, by the way.
All of them are
Just that
gonna have
her
to be
feet are
bipedal here.
Yeah.
Did you just say
Snipers are
her
kind of my
feet?
class in game.
Cat feet?
Her feet are just little stubs at the bottom of her of her model. For some reason, I always thought Cactus. For some reason, I always thought Cactus was a boy because of the sound effects sounding more like a male.
God! Oh
At least
no!
actually,
Oh
At least
no!
Cactus
This
is actually more like a female in Neighborville, a little bit taller and actually sounds female.
This is gonna be OP for this one.
Oh boy.
Because
Also, I don't like Cactus and Deadbeard as snipers because, like, they don't have a charging meter. Yeah, they're basically just Widowmaker, but with bullet spread, so if you shoot too much, you will end up missing a lot of shots, slow projectile speed, and no charging mechanic. So overall, it's a worse sniper because, to me, a sniper class should be able to support or defend their teammates by picking off important targets. And yes, I did deliberately use the 3 terms that TF2 Neighborville and the TF2 fan base use to describe the sniper, Cactus and Deadbeard. Since people consider Sniper to be a pick class, TF2 calls the Sniper a support class, and Neighborville considers Cactus and Deadbeard to be a defense class.
That's also really dumb. I don't know why TF2 decided to call it a support class when it does absolutely no supporting.
I mean, it supports by picking off important targets, and that's about it. But it is more of a defend class, though, since picking off important targets does help defend the team and the objective a lot more.
I just think they ran out of things to call. I just think they ran out of
support.
Yeah, they had to call it something.
Yeah,
because it's like
true.
Who's in support? The medic. Yeah, that's the definition of support. Engineer, I would actually probably put engineer in support over defense because he has the sentry turret for defense, but dispensers and teleporters, two of his three building types.
Unironically, the engineer in unironically, people considered the engineer in Neighborville to be more of a defend class. Even though the engineer's turret has a buff ring to it that gives back ammo and increases rate of fire. Basically, the engineer's turret in Neighborville is a kind of weird mixture of a sentry gun in TF2 and dispenser in TF2.
Okay,
I'm not the greatest at team games. I always played sniper as hide in a corner and go pew. Yeah, that's also a good way to play sniper.
Who's this in the chat? Is it still that dude?
That dude.
Yeah, hey, that dude. If you ever want to play a game with me sometime, just hit me up and I'll carry you and I'll pocket you in Roblox TF2 TC2. Anyway, hey.
I do like how that game gave Sniper a red beam.
No,
but...
Pete, shut up, nice. Shut up and look at the cast.
That's awesome.
So here's the thing with this huge bodysuit you see, that's an issue. Because this bodysuit it has on it is immune to most projectiles.
Oh no.
So this one's going to inherently be strong.
Oh boy.
What is it? Have 150 health. Okay, anyway. What do I do? Ooh, wait a minute. I can actually cook with this. Hold on a second. Hold on one hot second here.
And in turn, the TF2 Roblox made it charge faster. I actually do somewhat like that. It doesn't completely destroy the sniper's role as a class who picks off important targets. Like how Garden Warfare 1, 2, and Overwatch do it. Like, it doesn't completely destroy that, but it still allows
that,
for...
bro, Overwatch Classic is a trip. Because here's the thing with Overwatch Classic, Widowmaker one-shot, literally everyone in the game.
Oh my gosh.
You just have, it was literally, I read, in, lists and stuff, if you just don't have a Widowmaker, or your Widowmaker is worse than the enemy's Widowmaker, you just lose.
Oh, man.
Anyway. Oh, let's see here.
Now, because my fan game is a player versus environment game first and foremost, with a, I just loved Wrecking Ball in Overwatch. Dude was funny as hell. I want to make the sniper, not the snipers that I don't like in Garden Warfare 1 and 2, with the fast rate of fire, but, 34 damage. It was super low, and Cactus just couldn't defend herself, and Deadbeard couldn't defend himself. So I decided to take the charging mechanic from Neighborville and change it to have Team Fortress 2 values, basically.
Dude, oh my god! No, that's not okay. That's not okay. I need to fix this. So I was gonna have this sniper rifle here shoot a spike, but if you want to look on the stream real quick, this thing has some serious projectile issues. Look at that thing! Look at that thing just
Oh my
drop
god.
out of the sky.
What?
Okay, well,
Oh my
back to the
god.
drawing board for this.
Actually, that is how it sometimes feels like to play Cactus in Garden Warfare 1 and 2 sometimes.
I mean, the AAW people is like Spike. It
Yeah.
just faces like it looks like Spike. Oh yeah, I should give this thing ranged movement. I think that's it. Boom. Alright, which plant next?
Chomper.
Ah, War. My favorite. Fuck, dude. What the hell do I do for this?
Like, it's not that Cactus and Deadbeard were bad in the player versus environment, especially in Garden Warfare 1 and 2, especially against the smaller enemies. But as soon as the bosses, or even just high health enemies appear, Cactus and Deadbeard are screwed. Like, Cactus and Deadbeard only deal 30-something damage on a critical headshot on projectiles that are already difficult to use in a game where even the slightest movement can change the enemy's hitboxes by like landslide. Like, it's not like some enemies will just sometimes just stop, bend down to pick up a rock from the ground and then throw it. And the animation is so over the top. You'll be like it was very difficult in Garden Warfare 1 and 2. Especially because so basically the issue that I have with it is you have to shoot fast with Cactus and Deadbeard to do the most amount of damage per second as possible, but if you shoot too fast, your bullet spread becomes horrible. But if you shoot too slow, oh, whoops, you're already dead. And also every other class is a sniper class. Pea Shooter and Foot Soldier just outsnipe Cactus and Deadbeard by a landslide. Mostly because Foot Soldier literally has little to no damage drop off. And Pea Shooter has Pea Gatling. Yeah, once the bosses appear, Cactus and Deadbeard suck. And they have an insanely long reload time for some reason. Maybe if the bullets did a little bit more damage, like charging it up, like the future Cactus, and you had more zoom, like the camo Cactus, and the extra critical headshot damage, kind of like Fire Cactus, it would actually be perfect. Oh wait, that's what they did in Neighborville. Sometimes I like making ideas for a video script sometimes. They'll almost never be released. Get it. People love Fire Cactus for the increased headshot damage. People love Camo Cactus for the extra zoom, but less ammo. And everyone loves Future Cactus for the charge. Neighborville's Cactus is literally just all of that in one package.
Here.
This is infinitely better in the ops mode in Neighborville because of that. Because now Cactus can actually deal with the standard cannon fodder enemies and the bosses, and the sniper should be able to deal with the bosses because, well, the snipers support and defend their teammates by picking off important targets. And it just so happens that bosses are an important target to go up against or to pick off.
Wait a minute. Bam!
Who do you think
Got
your
it.
best class is at PvP? In PvP, Foot Soldier.
No. No. Boom.
Nice.
Nah, bro. It's super perfect.
Oh, hey, want to see something curse? Search up Disco Chomper. Like, Disco Chomper is extremely cursed. I mean, kind of cursed.
My
Just the
first result
teeth
was how
are
to get.
cursed.
Eh.
Eh,
I mean, that's a lot of cool.
these different. In Garden Warfare 1 and 2, Foot Soldier is my best class in player versus player. In Naperville. Shoot. Okay, there's so many classes in Naperville that I'm good at because I used the upgrades to learn how to play as the class. I tried using the variants to learn how to play as the base class, but the variants are just basically just controlled pace of each other. So they all just play the exact same no matter what. Except for like the one or two that actually change gameplay. Meanwhile, the variants actually change. Meanwhile, the upgrades actually change the gameplay. Too bad there's not enough of them to actually make some form of impact. And players never feel like they're making their own variants.
Alright, now what the fuck do I do for you? What do you do?
Played. Chomper's the melee class. PopCap tried making Chomper like Spy, but they failed absolutely horribly.
Okay,
Like,
so
you wanna know what happens if you backbite an enemy in Garden Warfare 1 or 2 as Chomper? Chomper then has to just move slowly and chew for like 10 seconds.
you know what? That reminds
Like,
me. I gotta That reminds me, I gotta clip some of the issue. I'm glad that just doesn't work because the issue with it is
it's a vampire bite? I
no the
see.
issue with no the issue with backstab
Um,
is that it is incredibly one-sided towards um
Spy?
yeah.
Huh.
Let me get up
So the
my
backstabbing
bot.
is incredibly one-sided towards Spy, and the backbiting is incredibly biased towards not the Chomper. It's so cool. I like Chomper. Yeah,
Let,
Chomper's backbiting feature was actually removed in Naperville, and I love Chomper and I loved Chomper. Like, I never liked Chomper in Garden Warfare 2 because of the backbiting feature, and my brother always played the worst Chomp, what people deem the worst Chomper in the game, Chomp Thing, because my brother would try to avoid the backbiting feature, and because you could regenerate health while in burrow, my brother simply just ran away whenever in burrow, using burrow as an escape tool rather than a tool to eat enemies. Now, my fan game is going to be bringing back backbiting, but however, in order to activate it, you must crouch behind the enemy. And just like in Garden Warfare 1 and 2, there will be a big red bite behind the enemy for the player playing as Chomper. And you will no longer eat enemies that are on the that are snared by a spike weed, because spike weed no longer works like the spike weed in the PVZ shooters. Instead, Chomper places it down, and enemies that walk on it instead take damage over time. You know, like the actual um like the actual spike weed from the tower defense games. Like, PopCap tried making Chomper their version of the spy, and they failed horribly.
I'm glad.
No, Chomper's actually even worse to fight against. It's not just worse to fight against in the PVZ shooters, specifically Garden Warfare 1 and 2. Chomper also feels horrible to play in Garden Warfare 1 and 2 to me. At least can actually get stuff done. Most Chomper players just go in, get one kill, and then die because they gain
Okay,
rewards
hold on a
getting
second.
a lot of
Hold on,
vanquishes over
hold on a
everything
second.
else.
Hold on a second. I need to make this a clip. Let me see here. The most agree.
What happened?
You'll see here. I'll get this clip and then post it in your. I'll get these two clips and then post them in your chat, and then you can watch them.
Oh boy.
That is most egregious.
I'm actually very glad that PopCap changed Chomper into an attack class. Like, an attack class who's meant to flank, deal with enemies that are alone, and actually, like, attack the enemy. I think separating every class into roles was the best thing Neighborville did.
Okay, and then. Oh, gee.
What happened?
These are gonna be fun ones. All right, let me see here. Do I?
Yo, Inji, can you stop building a fucking sentry here?
Okay, go on the right here. Let me show you. Yeah, like that. All right,
Yo,
where are you?
Inji, can you stop building a fucking sentry here?
Okay, go on the right here. Let me show you. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, like that. Okay,
All this talk about spying reminded me of that one lazy purple clip of where it's like, here I go get a chain backstab, and apparently no one turns their back around, and apparently headphones weren't invented yet.
yes. Let me see that. Let me see that here. All right, P. You ready for this? I'm gonna need you to pull up your Safari here,
Okay.
or you
Oh,
Google Chrome or whatever you
well,
have.
fine, always gets me. I'm gullible. You're gonna have to put it in the Discord chat because my Discord bot still doesn't allow
Okay.
for
All right. Let me see
Nightbot.
here. So it should be this one first. Boom, in your DMs.
Got it. I'm gonna finish exporting the rest of these files very quickly.
And then there's the next one. What the hell is this clip? Handsome, racy cobbler Alan Hoo Hoo. Silly Zanny de Toil. Stone Lightning. Anyway,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Get ready.
Average backstab. Oh boy.
Get ready for this. Get ready for this. Get ready for this. Get ready for this. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Let me pause the music. Okay, let me turn you down on Twitch first, and then I need to unmute Twitch. It'll be Yes. All right. Huh? Face tab.
No, that was the backstab, bro. I
Uh,
don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the backstab. And then the next one is even funnier. So like
I think I
I'm playing
off
with
the
another
stream.
streamer and
Oh man.
trying to get them over to the area so I can show her what happens. And then this happens.
Oh my gosh. It literally happened.
I, I'm behind them. Bro.
Melee in video games always like icky. Like even Super Brains and Chomper and Neighborville have some god awful hit detection. When I say god awful, it's god awful. Chomper cameo. It's fine. I like this.
Alright, now I need to actually get back to this. You need to pull back and pull up the right thing on screen.
Oh, get sometimes. Protection. Always a bitch in video games.
No, it can't be that one. Let's do a miniature charge for that one. Ice Arena for the Spike Weed. I think that's all I can do for that. Delicious. I was gonna eat him, sorry, but just got my mind, I'm not hungry. I'm hungry on my mind.
How many more models do I have? A lot. Oh well. We got a lot more to go.
Okay, now then.
Alright, I think I'll actually thinking on whether or not I want to go do 1,000 Year Door or if I want to continue exporting.
Tea or sunflower?
Sunflower.
No, caught up in the garden warfare.
And I cannot be more scared. How to be no.
I don't know what to do for this. That doesn't work. You know what? That's as close as I'm gonna get. Bam. Mask. Do I have anything? Pumpkin? Nah, that can go with someone else.
Alright. Rowboat. Alright.
Something like that. That again would take this one and make it a lighter green so it stands out.
PopCap made healing way too weak in Garden Warfare 1 and 2, and then PopCap made healing way too strong in Neighborville. All because they didn't make it of where the healing doesn't get increased over time. Instead, it's always just a set number.
132 HP on Sunflower, I see.
Yeah. On crazy difficulty, I believe. I also never liked the difficulty selection in Garden Warfare 1 and 2. It always felt like I was getting less, but doing more on the harder difficulties in Garden Warfare 1 and 2.
Okay, we can have that.
I mean, then again, also getting incredibly unlucky.
My God, bro.
Like it always felt like I got the jackpot waves, which just increase the amount of coins you get when you beat a boss wave, like all the time on the easier difficulties, and on the harder difficulties, it just gave me the hardest bosses in the game. Yeti, 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 more Yeti, Giga Gargantuar. Never actually felt like I was actually getting the worth out of the harder difficulties. And I'm just gonna say it again, I would much rather have no difficulty selection, like in Neighborville, than terrible difficulty selection.
Damn, Sunflower's smacking. What projectile am I trying to give them? Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. No, that's a minigun.
I mean, Sunflower's weapon is an assault
Focus
rifle.
fire. Okay, cool. It's focus shot. All right, sick. Oh, it's an assault rifle? Okay, let me just change this to an AR then.
And it's an assault rifle that can actually rival damage from the foot soldier.
Well,
A healer can rival an attack class in Garden Warfare 1 and 2.
I mean, hey, the Crusader's crossbow exists.
True.
And then, order units stay. Solar Maelstrom will
And I
give
guess
it.
it is like that in Neighborville a little bit as well. But at least the Sunflower's healing is actually viable.
Okay, you know what?
In Neighborville. Not in Garden Warfare 1 or 2, only Neighborville.
Sunflower, why must you be so difficult
Healers
to
are fun to play,
play
though. Sunflower and Scientist are not healers in Garden Warfare 1 or 2.
Yeah,
They are
trust me,
more. They're much better healers in Neighborville.
in like one day I built up like 60,000 healing on my strange blood doctor in TC2, which is all because
Oh,
the
wow.
weapon is just good. Like having 4 charges of mini crit boost while also being able to charge up faster if your opponent is damaged, or I mean if your ally is damaged, and also being able to do it from further away is nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Now, I'm okay with, like, healers having options to be able to become an attacker. I just don't like it. Like it when the base healer's kit is not even good for healing in the first place. I'm okay with, like, upgrades like Vampire Flower existing, which in my fan game is not gonna be like how it is in Neighborville, where, like, you deal damage and you earn some health back over a few seconds. My fan game will just be deal some damage and there'll be a hidden meter, and anytime you deal enough damage and charge up the meter, you'll heal like 1 or 2 health or something. Plants vs. Zombies comic books. Let's see, there's... Wait, that's one I don't have. The dinosaur one? Huh. That's Garden Warfare Volume 1.
What does the pea shooter shoot?
I don't know. Peas?
No, but it says they have splash damage.
Yeah. The best direct comparison is basically just a rocket launcher.
Okay.
Like the TF2 rocket launcher. That's the best direct comparison.
This one, 1500 still, yo.
But I think I know exactly. Wait, I know which pea shooter variant outsnipes the cactus class. The Agent P.
Yeah.
Really fast rate of fire with a severe lack of bullet spread, super critical headshot damage, and it's like, wow. So Cactus and Deadbeard are worthless then. Also, I don't like how variants are like can be almost anything and everything, because like at that point just make a pea shooter variant that's the healer, make a foot soldier variant that's the healer. Why actually bother having unique classes and abilities when you could just give those classes and abilities to a variant of pea shooter or foot soldier? Like, I mean, Snap P exists in Garden Warfare 2. Might as well just make that into a variant that outclasses the Chomper. And that's why I made the specific rules for what counts and doesn't count as an upgrade. The first one is that the name and effect must make sense for the class. So a cactus, even though an upgrade like this would be interesting to have, like deal no critical damage but apply the jinx effect to enemies hit by a full charge shot. Unfortunately I cannot do that for cactus because the jinx ability is only available for rogue. Yeah. And 2, it cannot create an entirely new ability or class. But there is a line that I'm still trying to look for. I'm trying to make an upgrade that like crosses that line. I probably will make one that crosses that line far, and then I'll bring it to a place where it's not entirely new, so I can still create a new class. But it is unique enough. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, buddy.
However, I'm okay with like the revive-based upgrades for non-reviving classes because of the simple fact that the healer classes have a faster revive. Just in general, and the revivers will probably most likely in my fan game, if they get a revive, will heal. Actually, maybe full health revive for the healers. Well, I'll have to figure it out. You gotta love of how like PopCap made it of where like the textures of a lot of items are just white textures. Because I think they did that on I think they did that to specifically make it of where like they could use a color picker to make the color anything they want.
Alright, hold on. I need to use the bathroom, but I
Okay.
got one thing left I want to do today.
So I still have a lot of props to do. Hydrate? Oh wait, care package. You got it. Thank you for the care package, that dude. Only half of one problem left. One. Still homeworking. Oh, wait. Right. The little devil cat icon you used made me think like, uh-oh, is he planning something to do to me? With the channel point redeems? I will annihilate you. I just don't know how yet. Oh boy. I also never liked of how the Plants vs. Zombies shooter games have aim down sights. And critical headshots available for every class. Like, just like of how the PVZ shooters feel like a game that's supposed to be casual, it also feels like it's supposed to be competitive, and it feels like a competitive game trying to also be a casual game. And it's not competitive in a good way. Now I won't, I'm just gonna vibe. I remember that time you said someone lined up like 20 minutes of ads and was debating that. Oh, don't worry, I actually put on a cooldown for each individual one. So at maximum, someone can redeem at maximum 6 minutes of ads. Yeah.
Hi, nerd.
Hi, Trent.
Let me see here. this. What's it? Plants. Do I have a? There should be hay. Cactus. Sure. Yeah, that works. And then we put GW in.
Alright. Bingo, flags. A 1.
And then we
I
go
don't
see
know
if we
about
can find
100K.
a.
Let me actually. I don't know what to do for my Roblox thing. I don't know.
For your store?
Yeah. I have a bunch of money, so I need to figure it out.
Expands.
Wait. Oh wait, that's just. I thought that these little curves here was the sunflower's eyes smiling. Nope. Why isn't this in gameplay elements? Wait,
Oh
why
my
did
goodness.
PopCap make? Oh, son of a biscuit! I actually put this in the wrong folder. Why didn't PopCap make this into a plushie? Like one of the first things I definitely want to do in my fan game is try to perfect the risk reward factor
Oh,
of it.
upgrade. That's something you can do.
Hmm?
Upgrade.
Upgrade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can upgrade just yet. I need
Oh.
a bit more room for cashiers and stuff. Actually, hold on a minute. Maybe it's just
Oh yeah, upgrade in my yeah. Land, parking lot, store sign. Just go straight to the 25,000 of each.
go ahead and
Crazy. I'm just kidding. I am crazy. Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the big sign, and then hopefully just kind of chill with my I've also
Taco.
upgraded the parking lot once. All right, now then, to look on the workshop and see if there's any Garden Warfare based maps. Just trench warfare. That's all these things are.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, Ken, your rating is going down for your store, by the way.
Uh, let's see here. What's it? What is it? Oh, my janitor's not doing his job.
Huh.
That's usually what it is, honestly. It's usually always spills.
Yeah. I mean, I have 2 janitors because there were a lot of spills. And one janitor was simply not cleaning it fast enough.
Yeah, I know I need to do that as well. Or 2 editors. Oh yeah, there's spills every fucking where right now. Dog, what the fuck, guys? Might also need to get another police stalker.
Oh, wow.
Because these are things are flying off the shelves
Wow.
here. Like I even had to upgrade my restock. Like my auto stock.
Yeah. Alright. Tire. Single 01. So something that I wasn't originally planning on doing for this exporting stuff was seeing if I can't find a way to export the animations. Because if I can, that'll make fan animations so much easier to make.
I think I'm also starting to suffer from cloudiness and line sizes. And there's the cleanliness drop.
Gosh, I'm getting so much closer to the. I don't. I don't think I've ever seen this before in Naperville. Hmm. Oh well.
Anyway, let's see here.
You know what? I think I may finish the rest of these the models in town center before switching over to the 1,000-year door.
You know what I have?
I turned off my music. What?
Let me load up the map real quick. I got a recreation of the Plants vs Zombies Xbox PvP mode
Oh, nice.
right here. If you want to pop on stream, and then I got a plan for this. Booming boom.
Nice.
Anyway, guys, it's our favorite plant-based femboy.
Boy.
It's you and all of the Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. Anyway, let's see how it goes. It's all about drone. I think he might be a bit too small for this.
There's the airstrike.
Engineer. Oh, just barely. Oh, there's the reload. And it should also technically be 2 because we only cost 500 anyway.
Ah.
Right in the face. Oh, double in the face. That one hit you in the dick. And there he goes. He, fell off the mop. That's why I don't usually do things like this. Sunflower, attacker. There's the laser beam that the sunflower has. The health difference is insane. I mean, you'll be able to use these whenever you get around to playing tabs again. Anyway, that's his hyper. That's the Gatling because they didn't want to make another frickin' unit. That's the Chili Bean Bomb. Flintlock is just his normal weapon.
Ah.
I'm down about halfway here. Next up, Foot Soldier. We can increase our P squad to 3. There's the gas. This right here is the gas. He's out of ammo. He needs to reload. It's the rocket jump, and then he should soon activate the little pink bombs. Are I don't remember what.
The ZPG?
I don't remember what it was. Scientist.
Ah.
And there's his teleport. That's the heal. This does heal him if he's inside of it, and any allies as well.
Oh wow.
But his best thing is the teleport, because we only have one teleport in this game that will continuously activate. And it's a real strong ability there.
Oh my gosh.
It's all in that teleport. And it's also broken one of their arms. And he died. He died. Comber. That's the slowdown. It makes you drunk.
Oh my gosh.
It's not actually deciding to go in despite me, giving him melee attack type. That's the underground
Oh my
burrow.
gosh.
He has vampire bite, which is, the bite. We win.
Yeah.
Comber is dumb.
I can see that.
Cactus, we have explosions, which are going to bypass her armor.
Ooh.
Like, if it was like normal guns versus this, it would not go very well.
Yeah.
And lastly, we have All-Star.
Oh.
The Sits feel like the game. This actually feels like how it was to play Brute, like, months ago in TC2. Because there's a whole thing about Rage Brute. Because Brute was really strong. Especially in, the lower lobby you had. You just kind of ran around and mowed down literally anyone you wanted to.
I think Twitch forgot what ads were for me. Interesting.
Do you have a secret subscription, that dude? Are you on Twitch Turbo?
No, I'm not paying Twitch for that. Understandable.
Yeah, line sizes are struggling here. Alright, well, I am going to be done for today.
Okay.
Anyway, s- let me see here. I'll just. Yeah, I'll just export to you. This was kind of a PVZ type thing. If there's anyone here, you're obviously here to also watch tabs, but it's Plants vs Zombies, so
Yeah.
this guy can tell you about Plants vs Zombies. That being said, thank you all for watching, and as always, have a good day.